Dave Pelzer was born in San Francisco, California, and was the second of 5 boys. He is the son of Stephen Joseph Pelzer and Catherine Rivera Pelzer. Dave's childhood begins as a life everyone hopes for. His mother and father developed drinking problems. They both eventually separated. From the age of 4 and rescued at 12, he was brutally beaten. Starved if given food, it was spoiled scraps that even their dog would refuse to eat. Forced to drink ammonia, stabbed in the stomach, had his arm burned on the gas stove, and forced him to eat his own vomit by his emotionally unstable alcoholic mother. A mother who played torturous games that left him nearly dead. He learned how to play his mother's games in order to survive, because she no longer considered him as a son, but a slave, no longer a boy, but an it. His teacher began having suspicions of him because he started to steal other kids' lunches, and also saw visible bruises on him as well. His teachers referred him to the nurses to get checked out, and he was bruised head to toe. The principal and the cops got involved, and the day of March 5th, 1973, Dave was taken away from his mother and was placed in foster care to the age of 18. Now he helps with the young adults dealing with the same thing he had gone through, emotionally, physically, and mentally, sharing his story nationally.
I don't know where to start. Okay, so talking about this makes me a little bit uncomfortable, but I guess here's my story. I started out happy and giggles one day, the typical in love couples, and then it just decided to turn sour to where my dad became an alcoholic and like was very abusive towards my mom. And after later on, they decided to call it quits after my mom decided to have enough, but left me behind so that I could deal with it, and left me to get raised by my father, which then he had no one to abuse, so he took it all on me. It turned into sexual abuse. I was around the age of maybe 8. He then would hit me, would threaten me that if I said anything or spoke up that I would die, that he would kill me and stuff, and that I didn't have anyone to go to, and so I would just sit there, lie there, and take it. I never said anything. It caused me great trauma and some depression to where I decided to cut myself and make stupid choices just so that I could cover the pain. I never really liked to speak about it. When I would go to my friend's house, they would kind of notice that I started acting different and I wouldn't want to come home. Like, they would kind of notice that, oh, why, like, is there something wrong? And I was scared to actually tell my friends what was really going on because I felt like they would judge me or, like, not tell me, like, help me or anything. It brings me to finally speak up about this is that one day I was just sitting down thinking, realizing, like, why my mom did this and that, why my dad did this and that, and no one deserves to be treated the way I did, and I wouldn't want anyone that in general, for them to grow up in a household or any type of environment like that, because it is traumatizing and it causes you to, like, heartless and stuff towards other. You just don't allow yourself to get loved by anyone.
Do you have any, resentment towards your parents?
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it sounds bad, but they are my parents. I mean, it started off good, just ended up going a little bit sour, but I'm the type of person who will forgive but never forget. And I mean, it's a traumatizing kind of experience for you to live, or anyone to live something like that, even worse. I'm pretty sure there's more worse cases out there. But I mean, I'm all grown up, and I just hope to God that nothing to my kids would happen like that, or never would I allow anyone or anything to happen to them. Yeah, I forgive them. I mean, that was their choice and stuff. My dad has finally passed away because he drank too much, and my mom is just.
What'd she say when she found out? Or did she already know?
Well, she kind of knew. She just never spoke up. She just like sat there and acted like she didn't know. Advice to anyone that's been going or had been going through sexually abuse, mental abuse, physical abuse, that there is someone out there that cares and will take their time to listen to you. Just know your worth, that you do not deserve to be treated like anything less than what you are, like what you aren't. I mean, look at me. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm pretty sure.